Welcome, we made it to Adventure 10. For my people who've been with me since Adventure 1, thank you. For the new folk, welcome. So this adventure is very special to me because it's my highly requested recipe. And it's important because this recipe you can use in other recipes. So today I'm gonna make sofrito. So sofrito is a sauce that most Hispanic homes use as a base for cooking. So the perks with this recipe is that you can have it for as long as you need. So what I do is I usually separate the batches so that I have some and I freeze some. This is also great now that it's the holiday season, because if you're thinking about making my pernil, go back to that adventure, this is key to that recipe. You can use this in chicken and beans. I've never used it in turkey, but I don't see why it wouldn't be good in turkey. This is something you can try, but it enhances a lot of different recipes. So let's get to it. So for this recipe, you need 1 red pepper, 1 green pepper, 6 ajis, which are also baby bell peppers, 6 garlic cloves, 1 onion, cilantro, recao, black pepper, olive oil, salt, and I'm using dry oregano because I couldn't get fresh oregano. So you need a bunch of cilantro. So I have my bunch here. I'm just going to scan for any leaves that don't look good. And it looks like my bunch is pretty good. So I'm gonna just break this in half, only because my blender is really small. I'm just gonna add this in there. You want all of it in there. This is recao. There's no English word for this, but you only need 6 leaves. So I'm just gonna pull off the best looking ones. I have a question for my viewers because I'm a little bit confused about what this is. I was told that this is also called culantro, but I grew up learning that cilantro is also culantro, just bigger leaves. And I haven't really researched this, so I'm asking my viewers to let me know if this is also culantro, just another word, or if I just got it all wrong. So I'll add this one here. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm gonna add those there. I'm gonna get my onion here, so I'm just gonna cut the ends. And then just cut this into smaller pieces. This is also your preference if you want to cut them big, small, whatever. Ideally, you would add all your ingredients at once. You cut everything up, but because my blender's small, I'm going to start to blend this and then add the other ingredients. I have my 12 garlic cloves. I'm going to add that to the mix. I'm also going to add my 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of oregano. For my ajis, I don't take the seeds out of the middle. I just pull off this stem here and I dump them in. I'm only going to do a couple at a time. We'll start to blend again. You want to make sure that you pour in the olive oil gradually as you're mixing. You don't want to pour it in all at once. I'm going to add in the rest of my ajis. And I'm going to pour in. So for olive oil, you need 1.5 cups. So I'm going to start to pour some in since I haven't already. Cut my red pepper. Just gonna cut this into pieces. If you're uncomfortable with the seeds, you can definitely take them off. I don't. Cut this piece of the green. These pieces are really big, so I'm just gonna eliminate that. A little bit more olive oil. Just going to make sure that I don't have any chunks here, and it looks like everything is blended. So some sofritos are a little bit more red than green. I've definitely had instances where mine came out a little bit more red, and sometimes they're a little bit more green. But when I bought my ajis, I got them all green. If you are gonna purchase baby bell peppers, they have them in different colors. They have them in red, green, yellow, orange. So that will change the color of your sofrito. Some people use tomatoes. I wouldn't do that. Some people use celery. Wouldn't do that either. Some people add tomato paste to theirs. I haven't done that. This is the way I know how to make it. This is how I was taught. And this tastes amazing. So I like to call this liquid heaven. And it smells really good. So I'm gonna pour them in different containers, some to keep in my fridge because I'm planning to use this, and then some I'm gonna store in my freezer. So a very important disclaimer here, this is not to be eaten raw. As you can see, I didn't even taste it. I can smell that it's good and it's ready. I say that because I have a friend who eats it with tortilla chips. Her prerogative, but I would not suggest this. This is to be cooked. This is a cooking base. You need to add this to something else. This is a very quick recipe, but it can last you a very, very long time. The most I've saved a sofrito was for maybe 3 months. I use it very often. Some people save it for longer. Once you freeze it, you should be good. And again, like I mentioned before, this is something you can use to enhance other recipes. So for those who like this video, make sure if you try it at home, take a picture and tag my Instagram at GCulinary Adventures. Like and subscribe to my YouTube video, and I see you on the next one.